Yo, what's going on? It's your coach Oz. Today we're going to be talking about the best exercises you can use to strengthen your hips. The first one being able to control your core through breathing. Set two, as you breathe in, you're going to come back to neutral. As you breathe out, you're going to squeeze your obliques to the right and then to the left and try to bring the inside of your hip bone, your iliac crest, up. Our L sit hold is going to help us learn how to brace as we move through different ranges of motion. Let's add some rotation, some movement, and some bracing, an integrative one. And as we move to the bar, you're going to see as we breathe out, we're tucking that tailbone and pulling with our lats now to move that med ball up and doing the same thing when we go side to side using our obliques. The whole time, you're going to be moving that med ball with your breath. Moving into integrative two, we just have some toe flicks to get the lower abs fired up. For our proprioceptive and lower body exercises, the first thing I got is just some lunge variations. You could do this with a twist. You can do it with a dumbbell going between the legs. You can mix and match. Don't make it too complicated right here. Get in some really hard flexion exercises and core right here. I do a little drop set by grabbing the knee. You could also throw your Copenhagen's, your clamshells, all those kind of things into strengthening those smaller muscles in the hip. Grab a band, put it on the rack, let it pull your leg out laterally so we can do some single leg RDLs. Switch legs so it's pull immediately for more single leg RDLs. It's really going to get the adductors and the abductors fired up and ready for the next wave of progressions, which are going to be a lot more intense. I have no idea what to call these. Just let the med ball rebound and push it up, kind of twitchy and explosive. It's also going to help get your adductors ready. We're going to have fun kicking the ball against the wall a few times. Make sure it's powerful, but it's also with some speed, a little twitch. Now for the fun stuff, remember the adductor works the down leg, so we're essentially preventing ourselves from falling by rapidly readjusting our posture on these adductor snatches. Now we're going to do a couple little line hops side to side on one leg, and then we're going to do some hip flexor hops, letting the hip flexor get pulled down by our hopping motion. And we're going to, of course, up the intensity with some continuous lateral hops going each way. Integrative 5 is going to be continuous lateral hops with a tuck. And then we're going to finish off with some very violent, I don't even know what to call these either. Just like hip flexor rips. Just call them hip flexor rips because it feels like your hip flexor is going to get ripped off your body. But there's plenty more things you can add to this, but we'll call this performance coach Alsa's ultimate hip progression list for bulletproofing your entire body.